guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Daisy's Beauty and my name is Deanna. Today we're going to be doing an eyeshadow look. Like, I'm just going to be doing my eyes today in this video. This is the third video in my series. If you didn't know, there are two videos before this one. It's a video letting you know what are the best stores to go to buy makeup, and then it's a video prior to this letting you know the best eyebrow products. So of course my eyebrows are already done. So the video before this is on eyebrows. So today's eyeshadow look, I'm gonna go for like a blue smoky eye. I'm gonna be talking about just basically the eyes today. That's what we're going to be covering in this video. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna start off with doing my eyes, and I'm going to just start with the nice transition color. The palette that I'm gonna be using, you know, just to get my transition color is going to be the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Iconic Fever palette. Now this is going to be one of the palettes that I would recommend you getting. It's really inexpensive and it's at Ulta. It's only about $7 I believe at Ulta. So this will be one of the palettes that I would suggest, only because look at the color range in here. This is a nice palette to have. You could do a nice neutral look with this palette because of the colors that it have in it. It have nice gradient of browns, it has some shimmers, it has some nice transition colors, some matte lid colors. So I feel like it's a nice gradient of a palette to get if you're a beginner or you're just starting out. And even if you're not a beginner, I feel like it's a nice palette to get simply because it has really nice colors in it. Now, Makeup Revolution overall is an amazing brand to get eyeshadow products from. They're super duper pigmented, as you can see, and they're really affordable. Makeup Revolution has website that ships to United States. They're a UK brand if you didn't know. But they have products that ship to the United States on their website, and you can also find them in Ulta. If you don't have an Ulta, I would try to say go on their website to see what you can find there, or go to like a TJ Maxx or something. Sometimes they do have Makeup Revolution products there. So I'm gonna start by packing brown, like a brown color on, just as a start off transition color. This is gonna work for me to aid in the smokiness of this look, so that's why I'm laying the brown down first before I get into like the blues and things like that. This is just how I like to do my eyes, just to get the look that I am wanting. So I'm just laying the color down first, like I'm patting it down, and then I'm blending it out. You don't have to worry about too much here because you're gonna cover that later on. You just need to worry about your crease. Itsmyrayeraye, if you don't know her, she's a YouTuber. She collaborated with BH Cosmetics and created two palettes. I have both of her palettes and they are really good. I have other BH Cosmetics palettes as well, and they're good as well. So I would recommend that you try to look for palettes like these. This is the second palette in her collection, and this is the first one. Now the first one, if you don't get anything that I'm saying, I would highly suggest that you get this palette, and you're gonna see why in a second. Okay. It is a 3-part palette. So it has, I'm sorry you guys for the glare, it has a mirror, eyeshadows, highlighter, and contour. It's a bomb. The second palette that I was mentioning, it's not a 3-part palette. This one just has colors and a mirror. Let me cover up the mirror so it doesn't glare on you guys. But it's like that. Colourpop is another brand that I highly suggest. I have this Colourpop palette here. I have multiple palettes from Colourpop, but I'm showing you the palettes that I think that you should get the most, just because I feel like they will have the best color range, they will have the best variety, and I just think that they're the best price range, especially if you're starting out. And even if you're not starting out, just if you're wanting to expand your collection, your makeup collection, I think that these should be some palettes that you have. So I have the Colourpop Yes Please. This does not have a mirror, but as you can see, the colors are very warm, very pretty, very nice. Colourpop has amazing shadows with amazing pigment. I'm going to be using a Colourpop palette today. I'm going to be using one from the Bretman and Colourpop collection, the wet one. It looks like this. It's beautiful, you guys. I also suggest the Colourpop Super Shock shadows, or like the individual shadows that they have. I have one that I'm going to be using today in Coconut. You guys, their Super Shock shadows are so beautiful. Like the pigment, amazing, cannot be beat, and they're only like $5 or $6 for this individual one. And when you touch it, like, it's, can you see my fingerprint in there? It's like a cushion shadow. Like if you get it and you touch it, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. It gives you this nice wet look when you put it on your eyelid. And also they have like highlighters, but we'll get to that in another video. I'm gonna have a highlight video for you guys. Now another palette, it's from BH Cosmetics as well. This is the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. Now as you see, I showed you a lot of palettes that have a lot of neutral colors in it, a lot of warm browns, yellows, orange type of colors in it. But if you're looking for a palette with like very bright colors and that's not super expensive, where you can still get the look you want, I would suggest getting the Take Me to Brazil palette. This is how it looks. It has a mirror up top, and then it has all these shadows here. This is an amazing palette. I really like this palette. I got it a while ago, and when I'm literally looking for something to define my bright looks, that's the palette that I use. So out of all these palettes, today I'm going to be using the Itsmyrayeraye, the second palette in her collection. It's this one. I'm going to be using the Wets palette from the Bretman and Colourpop collection, and I've already used the Revolution palette from Makeup Revolution. It's the Reloaded Iconic Fever. Now the last palette that I'm going to recommend, this is a brand that I first started like really trying out after I moved to Florida, but this is a Morphe palette that I have here. Now everybody raves and everything about the bigger palettes, but this smaller palette here, it's the 3B palette. It has 3 colors in it, but you guys, these colors are absolutely beautiful. This is like the perfect color range for like a nude, natural, subtle eye. If you're looking for something quick and you just want to do like a wing or maybe a thin black line with a nice lash on it, girl, you're gonna be looking popping. Like it's gonna look like you tried but you really didn't because you used 3 eyeshadows. So this is another palette that I highly suggest getting. It's the Morphe 3B palette. Everything that I'm talking about today, I'm gonna have it listed down below in the description box, so no worries there. I'm gonna have everything listed down below. I'm not going to be using this palette today because I'm using the Makeup Revolution one, but this is also a good, all the Morphe palettes that I use, which one do you use the most? And it has to be this one. Like they're smaller palettes. They have like some with like 12 shadows. Palettes like that I use the most, and those are the palettes that I highly suggest you getting. I feel like you would get the most everyday use out of them and the most use overall if you got a palette like that. And they're super inexpensive. Morphe is inexpensive anyway, but this palette was maybe like $7 and you get these shadows, and I feel like it's really pretty. You can easily put this in like your makeup bag. You can take this on a trip with you if you plan on doing the same look every day. You could take this palette here with that first palette from BH Cosmetics in the Itsmyrayeraye collection. I'm getting it now. These 2 palettes together, a whole trip. A whole trip. You don't have to take any other palettes. These 2 and you're going to be good to go, because this palette has highlight, contour, eyeshadows, and a mirror in it. And this has bomb transition and lid shades. Even though it's only 3, it looks so good. I'm telling you guys. It looks good. It looks good. I wouldn't steer you wrong. I would not steer you guys wrong. But those are the palettes there that I would recommend. And those are just a few of my palettes. I do have quite a bit, but those are a few of the palettes that I really enjoy using. And that I would suggest, you know, that you guys go ahead and pick up if you were looking to expand like your makeup collection, or you're looking for taking the color Cobalt. It's a blue color, and I'm going to be putting it right below here. I'm not going to use this brush because I want to, and it's super pigmented, you guys. With shadows, I always try to pack it on first, and then once I'm done packing it on, I take the brush that I used prior to that for the other eyeshadow, and I go and blend out the edges. I want this color to be super pigmented, so you guys, I'm barely going to blend out like the center portion of it, because I really want this to be like super pigmented. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do what I did here to the other eye. And guys, this palette is only like $16 or something like that, and BH Cosmetics is always having a sale. So this is a bomb palette, you guys. And like I said, in this palette they have like so basically Itsmyrayeraye did like shimmer colors, but then she did a matching matte to it. So basically every eyeshadow in this palette, you could do a look with 2 shadows, and I think that's what she was trying to do when she created this, make it super convenient for people, because you can do a look literally with 2 shadows, a matte and a shimmer. Yes, girl. So I'm done with this color, putting it in my lid. So I'm gonna set this brush aside. I'm gonna pick up my blending brush again, and I'm not going to put any more product on it right now, but what I am going to do is have my product waiting in my hand just in case, and I'm just going to blend the edges out of this shadow just my eyes. We're going to get into some liners that I use. Now you guys, I'm really not a wing person. I'm not a big on wings or anything like that. For my eye shape, since it's smaller, I always try to do like shimmery eyeshadow on my lid. That's one, and then I will do like a thin black line across here, and I feel like that flatters my eye shape the best and the most. So that's that for the blue color. And you guys, we're going for a smoky blue look, so that's why it's looking like really sultry in the eye area here. So some liners that I recommend are the NYX, well, for the waterline, I recommend like I'm using a NYX Jumbo liner now, and I'm about to talk about it. It's in the color 627 Cobalt. I'm just gonna wipe that across my lid here. So I recommend NYX Jumbo Eyeliners, the black bean one. It's a black one, so I recommend that one for your waterline. And I also recommend like any dramatic colors you might like this blue one. It's really good in the waterline. Professional white liner. Now you guys, I don't line my eyes with this, like create like a wing or anything like that. This trick from Itsmyrayeraye. So way back when I used to watch her YouTube videos, she used to do like a black dot here, and it would give the illusion of like more full lashes down here, like one right here and maybe 2 right there, more full lashes, or it makes it just is cute. It's like a cute thing. So I just kept doing it, and then I saw Aaliyah's face on YouTube putting like white dots like maybe here or here or here or things like that. So I wanted to try like the white dots too. I like the black dots better. I feel like it looks the best on me personally, but I just have a white liner for if I want to do dots. That's mainly what I use my liner for. I make a thin black line with liner, and I do use it for like dots and decoration on my face when I want to add something. So I always suggest like a felt tip liner like this. Can you guys see it? A felt tip liner like that, or a liner like this when you're beginning, because in my opinion they give you more control. So it looks you just have more control, and it's going to look better when you're doing your liner. This is how this liner looks. I just use it for dotting. So I know it cracks because I have done a white wing with this before. I didn't record that look, but I have done a white wing with this before, like when I did my makeup one day, and it cracked like really bad. I'm not sure if it's just a white one or if it's the formula, but I don't like this for wings. I like it for just my little dots, and that's it, because I don't like it for that. So those were the liners that I suggest. I like black liners, one of my favorite liners. I like glitter liners, things like that. Sometimes I'll add glitter to my liners, and things like that, just to make it like a little more sparkly. So mascara that I recommend, Colourpop BFF Mascaras, all colors, bomb. I use the black one, you guys, and it is absolutely amazing. Let me go back and get started on my eyes. You guys, and his palettes are bomb. Like his whole collection with Colourpop, bomb. Like, whose neck was he coming for when he created this collection? Because baby, like, he did a good job. Like, he did a really good job on, you know, the palette, the packaging, and everything was bomb. Like some of my favorite eyeshadows. Don't worry about like the outer corners, because we're gonna clean that up anyway when we get done. That's what you have makeup wipes for on the side. So now I'm gonna get started with my lid and finish talking to you guys about mascara. So the BFF mascara is super duper pigmented. I love that mascara because it reminds me of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. If you've never used that mascara, it makes your lashes super full, voluminous, but it's like $20 to $30, something in that price range. I think it's like maybe like $25 for that mascara. But I love that mascara, but it is a bit pricey. But if you want a cheaper alternative, this is less than $10, and the tube is huge. I love the brush. Go ahead and show you the wands on the BFF. These type of wands usually give you like bomb application. Look at this. This is the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot. This also reminded me of the Too Faced Better Than Sex. So those are two alternatives there. Those are the type of mascaras that I like using personally. Now on my lower lash line, I use mascaras like that as well, but with a smaller applicator. Like, let me show you. The Supersizer Fibers CoverGirl mascara. I use mascaras like this on my bottom line that have a wand like that. It's smaller, it applies better, and I really like mascaras like that on my bottom line. So now I'm gonna go ahead and apply the Colourpop Coconut Super Soft Shadow. There it is right there. It's broken, you guys, but I'm still gonna use it. So I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna see how it applies with a brush. I usually like applying it better with my finger, but I'm gonna see how applying it with the on my lid. We can go ahead and talk about some lashes. So my all-time favorite lashes are from Eyelure. They're from the Eyelure times Jasmine Brown collection. And if you don't know, now you know, because baby, those lashes are bomb. Like, let me finish applying this. I'm gonna talk about them and then I'm gonna show them to you after I finish applying this to my lid. I've worn them before, but I keep my packaging because I put my lashes back in there. But y'all, they are like perfect for dramatic looks like this. So Eyelure creates very affordable lashes. Usually no more than 10 bucks. Another brand that I use is Kiss. These are super natural lashes. As you see, I've used like 2 of them where I can't use them anymore. They're in the style Poise by Kiss. This whole set was maybe like $8 or $9 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lashes. I also use the Iconic lashes. These are in the style Iconic in the number 16. These are super pretty. I think I'm wearing these today. Look at them, y'all. They're super pretty. I also like Ardell as a lash line. I think they're pretty. My favorite number of lashes from them are 811 and 812. These are the 811s right here. I have them stacked on top of each other, so you can only see one, but they're super natural, super pretty. You can wear them like as everyday. Now the Eyelure and the Iconic, like the style that I have, I suggest wearing those with like dramatic looks and things like that. Now the Elf has lashes as well. Now Elf, the lash line, get their Luxe lash line because they are bomb, y'all. I have it in Starstruck. You guys, the name's right there. I'm tripping, but it's Starstruck, and look at the style. Super natural. They're similar to the Kiss ones and the Ardell ones, but just a little bit different. Like when you put it on the eye, if you get all of them and you wear them all, you'll see what I'm saying. But they're just a bit different when you put it on the eye. And you guys, you're gonna love them. I promise. You're absolutely going to love every single lash that I just recommended if you want to go out and get them, because they just are so pretty. Like, they're so pretty on the eye. Like, when you apply them, all the products that I recommended today, all the palettes, super pigmented. The lashes are really subtle. Some of them are subtle, but some of them are also bold, like the I Envy lashes in 16, and the Jasmine Brown lashes that she made with Eyelure. Those are more bold eye looks, but the other ones that I named are super natural, and you can use them and wear them for like everyday looks, and you could get away with it, like saying that they're your real lashes if you wanted to do that. So for my inner corner, I'm going to go into the Itsmyrayeraye palette from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to try that sapphire color, and I'm going to mix a little bit of Showgirl, that's like a green color, in with it. Actually, I'm going to mix this sapphire and Golden Girl together. That's a gold color for my inner tear duct here. Y'all, I might have just did something. You guys. Like, who am I? Who is this girl? Who is she? Tell me who she is. Because, baby, and I'm just gonna keep packing that Showgirl and sapphire mixed together on my inner tear duct, just because I want mine super bright before I go in and clean up my look here. So for the most part, my eyes are done. I'm just gonna blend the edge here a little bit more. I'm just gonna blend it. I'm thinking about, let me go back into this wet palette because I think I want to do something here. I want to take LOL I'm Crying and mix it a little bit with Thickums. So LOL I'm Crying, Thickums, mix those and put it like, and I'm wearing the iconic I Envy iconic number 16 lashes. I got these from a beauty supply store. They were like $5. Beauty supply store also has dollar lashes too. But if you don't want to do anything like that, you can't get to a beauty supply store. You have like an Ulta, I would suggest you get the Kiss lashes. If you don't have an Ulta and you have a Walmart, I would suggest that you look into the e.l.f. Luxe Lash Kit line, because those are bomb too, or Ardell. So I'm going to wait for that to dry, and I'm about to do my lower lash line. So I'm gonna get a super precise brush like this. It's like that type of brush, and I'm going to go into Mood and I'm Chillin' from the Bretman palette, and I'm just gonna do like my outer lash line there on both sides first, because y'all see that? See how it's creating? Because this is supposed to be a smoky, sultry eye, you guys. It's supposed to be like I'm going on a date with my man, and I'm trying to see besides those like two colors that I put in my inner tear duct. They were Golden Girl and Sapphire, and I'm going to put that like right here in this area too, because I want to look like awake. And even though it's a smoky eye, I want it to look like bomb. So I'm mixing them together to get that type of effect there. Yeah, it makes a difference when you line your bottom lash line. Okay, that looks fine. Girl, we looking cute. Let's put our mascara on. So like I said, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot mascara. It's in the container like this. I got this from Walmart. It's really inexpensive, less than $8. If you need another mascara that's cheaper than that though, I would highly suggest you check out the Essence brand in Ulta. Bomb mascaras, like really boom. Basic baddie. Basic baddie. Guys, I'm back from doing my lashes. How does it look? It makes a big difference, doesn't it? A huge difference. So in this video, we recommended like eyeshadow palettes, eyeliners, lashes, mascara. Like, it was a good lengthy video to go ahead and create this eye for you guys. So this is basically like a sultry blue eye. This is good for like date night. This is good for I'm going out with my girls, I want to look cute, anything where you really just want to have fun but you want to look good at the same time. This eye look is good for that. Now stay tuned for the next video, you guys, because in the next video I'm going to be doing like the base face, like foundation, bronzer, things like that. So stay tuned for that video. I'm super excited, you guys. Like I said, this is the 3rd video in the series. The next video will be the 4th video, so we're nearing the end. But I'm super excited to be doing this series with you guys and for you guys to kind of see like the best products for your face. So this is the eye look. And remember, you guys, everything is going to be in the description box below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and remember to give someone your smile today. I'm going to give you guys mine, and keep passing it along. Happiness is the best accessory to have, the best accessory, joy and happiness. So you guys, I love you so much, and you have a wonderful day. Bye.